Good morning, Mrs. Eicher's class.
Good morning.
Today we just finished multiplying decimals. Class, can you multiply decimals?
Yes.
Multiplying decimals is exactly like multiplying integers, except for we have to add a decimal point, right?
Yes.
Sir, pencils down. Why do we have pencils up still? Stop. Stop. Okay, here we go. We're two vocab words. Decimal. Class, where do decimals live?
Between 0 and 1.
Class, where do decimals live?
Between 0 and 1.
Are decimals bigger than 1, less than 1, or the same as 1? Say again?
Less than 1.
And then decimals are part of a whole, right?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta know that. Class, we already, in chapter 1, lesson 1, we learned, or we reviewed how to multiply 29 times 18, right?
Yes.
We know that there's two multipliers. There's our two multipliers, right? So therefore we have two rows of numbers, right?
Yes.
We box our final answer, yes?
Yes.
Number 4 is a little bit different. It is 29 times 1 and 8/10, yes or no?
Yes.
It's the exact same work. If you look, the work is the exact same. The only difference is the answer. The only difference is the answer has a decimal. How many numbers after the decimal point are there in this number 29? None. There's not even a decimal point, right? I mean, we have this invisible decimal point there, but there's no numbers after the decimal. How many numbers are after the decimal point in 1 and 8/10? 1, right? So when we do all of our math, where are we going to put the decimal point, or how many numbers are we going to have after the decimal point in our final product, class? 1. So we put the decimal point, so we have one number after the decimal. So it matches how many numbers are after the decimal in the problem as it does in the answer or the product, yes?
Yes.
Next question. This was our problem. Remember that guy?
Yes.
Does it matter which number goes on the top? No, because they both have 2 digits, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Does it matter on this one? Which number goes on the top?
Yes.
What number always goes on the top? The number with more digits or less digits?
More.
More digits, right?
Yes.
Okay, so class, last question. I didn't do any of the multiplying because we've already done the multiplying. How many numbers are after the decimal point in 76/100ths? Say again?
2.
How many numbers are after the decimal point in 2 and 4/10ths?
1.
So there's 2 numbers here and 1 number there, right?
Yes.
What is 2 plus 1 equal?
3.
So there's 3 numbers after the decimal point in our problem, yes?
Yes.
How many numbers should be after the decimal point in our final answer then?
3.
1, 2, and 3 numbers after the decimal point, right?
Yes.
Are we good?